I'm in my Zoom lecture and the professor asked if anyone had any questions and one kid used the raise hand feature. Professor calls on him and he just has the nerve to say, "Oh, no, sorry, I was just stretching." I absolutely love these Zoom pranks and doing stuff on Zoom, but I feel bad for the teachers and professors. They have to deal with it. They can't even discipline people. What are they gonna do? Kick them out? Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Mad Lads, where we're going to be looking at mad lads. It's lads doing mad things. It's pretty mad. You leave a like, that'd be mad. I don't know what's worse, that my wife uploaded my snore onto Spotify, that 369,918 people are listening to it, or that she took the time to release an instrumental version. Yo, you better ask your wife for some royalties off that. I think you make quite a bit on Spotify, don't you? Church sign proclaims Chris is risen. Chris Mullins? Yo, that's me. Chivalry is dead? Explain this then. May 19. This account is run by May's current boyfriend. I want to find her a replacement before I break up with her. So brave. Thank you so much, May's boyfriend. My dad whistles a specific melody when he comes to refill the bird feeders. The birds have started singing it when they're empty. This empty. Tweet. Have any of you heard of the Harvard MIT pigeon prank? An MIT student dressed in a black and white striped shirt went to the Harvard football stadium every day of one summer, blowing a whistle while scattering breadcrumbs or birdseed to coax neighborhood pigeons down onto the field. At Harvard's opening game of the season, upon the referee's first whistle, it said that hundreds of pigeons descended onto the field, causing a half-hour delay. God, I would hate to go to MIT. Everyone's just so smart there and they'd be doing pranks all the time. Oh. R/shower thoughts. You cannot recite the digits of pi backwards. Ipfo stigda ed. The digits of pi. No way. Someone translated Dracula into Icelandic, and it took over 100 years for anyone to point out he just made a fanfic rewrite of what he wanted the story to be. In 1901, Icelandic publisher and writer Vladimir Asmundsson set out to translate Bram Stoker's classic novel Dracula, called Makt Mrakana. This Icelandic version was unnoticed outside the country until 1986, when Dracula scholars discovered Stoker's original preface to the book. It was not until 2014, however, that noted Dracula scholar Hans Cornel de Roos realized that Asmundsson hadn't merely translated Dracula, but had rather penned an entirely new version of the story, with some all-new characters and a reworked plot. The resulting narrative is one that is shorter, punchier, more erotic, and rivals the original in terms of suspense. Okay, I have many questions. First, is this just the plot of Twilight? That seems like the plot of Twilight. And who is an expert on Dracula? Why? Why is that a thing? Yes, I'm surprised it hasn't got an award though. People get awards for comments for no reason other than some people just have the money. I can say McNuggets and get a gold. It's not that smart. I'm starting to ramble, but I seriously think this is a problem. Stop giving people awards for no reason. Do it because it's true. Absolute beauty. This comment section alone should not get an award. McNuggets. 1 gold award. Frick you. I wonder if the guy that commented McNuggets gave himself an award just to spite him, or someone else awarded it. Either way, it's funny. I'm in Home Depot, where the hose at? Oh, in the gardening section. Thank you. In the US, there's a lot of 419.99 and 68.99 mile markers because 420 and 69 keep getting stolen. Real gangsters dig those .99 signs up and move them exactly .01 miles away. Nice. If I ever become a surgeon, I would say right before the patient passes out from anesthesia, okay, pull up the WikiHow article. Oh, there is so many things you could say to that, how much did we say for each organ? just somewhat to freak them out. I'm a teenager. I want to be dangerous. I want to do something crazy. I want to go steal a traffic light. Rebellion. The guy has got a... Look how big they are. I always thought they were smaller, but yeah, I guess they'd be that big. He made a group chat, named it Zeke's surprise birthday party, and he left the chat. On Thursday, June the 6th, I'm off at 10. I'll be home at 10:15. Zeke named the conversation Zeke's surprise birthday party, and Zeke left the conversation. Did he just... Hold on. What would you do if I unplugged your router in the middle of your game? I would use the time to form a strong romantic relationship with you that'll eventually lead to marriage. When we eventually grow old together and we find ourselves in the hospital on life support, I'll bring up the time you unplugged my router, then unplug your life support. The long con. There's a lot of things I can forgive. I think I'm a pretty forgiving person, but if you unplug the router, like without asking, I don't know, we're gonna have a bit of an issue. Just a bit. Just a bit. Don't call me a female. Dishwasher is better. How does instead of men sound? Can't use a term for females on males. Quick maths, lad. This disrespect is above me now. Hashtag feminist, hashtag feminism, come look at this. At Bosch UK, at Samsung, come collect your dishwasher, she's faulty. Bosch UK? Hi, thanks for getting in touch. We have forwarded your inquiry to Bosch Home UK, who will get back to you soon. Oh no. At first I thought this was just like two friends going back and forth, but apparently female is like a derogatory term now. Really? Yesterday, I told my nephew I'm not allowed to eat popsicles because my sis doesn't want him eating junk and he copies me. So he pulls me into the bathroom, slams the door and whispers, "Shh, I got us both popsicles, but we need to eat them in here so my mum doesn't find out." Just look at his face, that's an evil kid right there, but a mad evil kid. Netflix says, "Which character from The Office are you?" Angela Kinsley from The Office said, "Angela." I would have never have guessed. This random number texted me accidentally and I couldn't help myself. "When you get home and get the baby settled, call me." I thought you had the baby. What? Some men just want to watch the world burn. I didn't get the joke, sir. Private message, I will explain. I also didn't get the joke, sir. Google it. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You've been playing as MadBoy01 since 30th of the 6th, 2011. Would you like to change your name to Madman01? Confirm. It's finally time. If you woke up tomorrow and were able to move things with your mind, how would you use this ability? I'd probably do everything remotely from my bed for like a week straight, and a week after I would get so bored I'd decide to get up, but I would struggle to use my body at all. Then you move your body with your mind. I already do that. I mean, technically, yeah. Someone in my running group ran a marathon in his driveway. All 26.2 miles of it. I would literally go insane. Is that like a huge driveway? That looks pretty big, right? That's a full road there. At Ryan Reynolds, what is your guilty pleasure? Ryan Reynolds, lots of people say Hershey's Kisses, but for me, it's anonymous bare-knuckle fighting. It'd be pretty hard for Ryan Reynolds to do anonymous bare-knuckle fighting, like, I feel like a lot of people would recognize him. But then again, Brad Pitt managed to pull it off and no one recognized him, so maybe. Here's a workplace attire filter so you can go shirtless on Zoom calls with your boss. Can you imagine if it just went off for like a split second and he just sees your chest? He's like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Egypt. Egypt's Ministry of Energy cut the electricity of Egypt's Ministry of Water due to unpaid bills. In retaliation, Ministry of Water cut off the water of Energy Ministry. I feel like this is going to be going on for a while. Maybe just, pay them. I scattered hundreds of diamond ore map arts in my server like a madman. No, how dare you, man? Megalodon, the shark that lived about 60 million years ago. How did he live 60 million years ago if the Earth is only 20 years old? Well, he lived in the sea, not the Earth. So smart. What? Could I please get advices on what to do when my phone doesn't receive messages? Get better friends. You know what? I wish I had better friends as well. Like you. clicking the next video. That would make you a better friend. We're friends, right? Please be my friend. Click another one.